Hello, everybody. We're back again on a Tuesday night. We've been doing this for about 16 years, and I'm extremely grateful to continue the legacy of Serenity Village Recovery that is based off of the biblical truth of getting free as well as the 12 steps. And it's a real honor. And I know in times like this, to stay connected is very important. And we're trying to do our best here at Serenity Village to get out in front of you from a recovery standpoint on a daily, but in many different ways that we're able to now reach out virtually. And I know it's not the same. It's not the same for me. My goal in my life was to hug over 1 million people. And with this coronavirus, it's kind of dampened my goal a little bit, but we'll get back to where we were before, and quite frankly, we'll be better because of it. I wanted to come to your attention now with a 12-step meeting that we're coming right out of the AA Big Book, as well as the 12 and 12, the NA Basic Text, as well as It Works How and Why. And when I start that meeting on Wednesdays and Fridays, we read out of the 24-hour-a-day book, which a lot of us got in treatment. So I wanted to real quickly talk to you about the meeting that we've established as of last week, titled Midday Miracles. I know so many noon meetings that are absolutely incredible within the AA community. So we wanted to launch a virtual meeting that we started last Wednesday titled Midday Miracles. And I really want to encourage you, Jamie Mulder right now as I'm speaking is going to the comment line and giving you our Facebook address for Serenity Village Life Recovery. There are daily recovery quotes on there. But beyond doing a 15-minute teaching at 12 noon on Wednesdays and Fridays, we are conducting virtual small groups through the Zoom app. And let me tell you, these small groups are powerful. It has been a real blessing for me personally to get back to the basics. It's not that I don't watch the steps or work the steps, but it's like having to teach them again, which I do several times a year. And with some guys that are solid in recovery and even newcomers in our groups, it's been a real honor for me. So if you haven't checked this out yet, Serenity Village Life Recovery, if you want to be part of our Zoom groups, go to that page, make a comment, and we'll be in touch with you on how it is that you can become a group member on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's about a 15-minute teaching and about a 45-minute small group that we do virtually. We didn't want to stop giving medallions, and I'm very grateful for this individual that's getting a 6-year medallion. I remember when I presented him with his 2 or 3 year medallion, and he said something extremely profound to me. He had to get back to the why behind the what. The what was his addiction and alcoholism, but why? And that's really what it comes down to when it comes to the 12 steps. I mean, why did I buy something that was killing me? Why did I drink myself into an oblivion? And when it comes to Jim Swanson, I can't think of a better man. He is a class act. And he's not just a class act, he's an extremely generous giver of his time, talent, and tithe. He is responsible for the landscaping of our building. And really, when I met him all those years ago, he made my life better. But when I think about the qualities of Jim Swanson, I think about, beyond his level of just overall kindness and generosity, he is a man of great discipline. And God has really blessed him within the recovery community, but he's also blessed him within the business community. And I've been blessed to do some business with him. And let me tell you, this guy is versed. He's a blessing. He's detailed. He's kind. He's diligent. And he's got all the characteristics of what the promises say we can have after working a 9th step. Jim, my life is better because of you. This community is better because of you. Every time I'm blessed to either talk to you over the phone or see you in person, you are like a bright light. Your vibe, your aura, it lights up the room in any room that you walk into. I am so grateful, not only because of your heart or your service and your generosity, but I'm really grateful for our friendship. And that's the beauty of the 12-step program, where you can meet new people and become lifelong friends. But some qualities that I think about beyond generosity and just an overall servant leader attitude is you walk in a great level of humility. You're extremely teachable, you're extremely coachable. So there's a reason why you're gonna get presented this 6-year coin, is because you've done the deal of recovery to the best of your ability. Let's give it up for Jim Swanson for 6 years.
Thank you very much. God is my higher power. There's no question. Without him, I would have truly nothing. And I thought about that because I thought about thanking you and thanking Miss Monica. And it's funny because that still comes back to God. Because of God, you followed what he told you to do and his plan. And it's God. So it truly is, all about God for me. The one thing I was thinking about when you asked me to do this is, how does one do it? I mean, you got to work the program, period. We all know that. Many people don't seem to do it, though. But in watching some friends of mine really struggle this year with their, recovery, that why that you talked about, that I talked about, still remains such a big thing, because so many of us have things from our past that are so big, we don't think that there's any way to even tackle them or heal from them, and it's not true. So, and then the only other thing that I would say that I would attribute a lot of my success to is the word intentional. Every morning when I wake up, I of course make coffee, but then it's devotions, it's prayer time, it's just intentionally working my program so I can have another successful day. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Yep.
It is so weird not hugging. Hold up, you forgot your chip, which I can't touch. You got to pick it up.
Thank you.
Jim is such a blessing to me, and he's a blessing to this community. And another thing that we're initiating and have initiated, and it will go live as of April 1st, we are doing a 30-day challenge. And we are going to really stay connected with you, and this is going to be a closed group. You still have an opportunity to sign up for it, and we're going to put it on the screen, but we have laid out a progress tracker for you to become very familiar with, really keeping in mind with your mental, spiritual, and physical health. On the screen right now, on the comment line, Jamie Mulder is giving you a link to the Serenity Village 30-day challenge. Again, this group will be closed as of 12 midnight tonight, and this challenge starts tomorrow, April 1st. And you're going to be able to track your progress. There's going to be daily encouragements. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And there's a reward system where we're going to be giving rewards and I don't know if they're prizes or whatever, but if you're doing this, number one, you're going to feel it with yourself internally. Number two, we want to keep you motivated. We want to keep you connected. So look at the comment line right now, because as of 12 midnight tonight, this group will be closed because you can't do it. It's a 30-day challenge. We're not going to do a 20-day challenge. We're not going to do a 15-day challenge. So we're looking for people that really want to do this, that are really hungry, that are really disciplined. And let me tell you, God will only fill you to the level of your hunger. So we've got some awesome things in store for you. So please go and join this group if you are interested. Again, this group will be closed as of 12 midnight tonight, and we will start the 30-day challenge tomorrow. And let me tell you, this tracker is absolutely awesome. Those are the things that we're doing for you and for us, because we want you to stay connected. We want you to really go for the gusto. We want you to be better in this season, not worse. And we know that recovery is an inside job. As we prepare our hearts for offering, like I said to you 2 weeks ago, the first time we went live, our offering on Tuesday nights was about 1/4 of what it normally was. Last Tuesday, it was about 1/2. I'm going to play you a video, and here's some information on how you can give at the bottom of the screen, but we need your help. As I am sitting on this stage coming to you virtually, we have thousands of cars that are going through our parking lot. And I want you to think about the fact that what God will do if you help hurting people. And some of you are hurting right now. But at the end of the day, I'm hurting too in certain areas, but I'm not bowing down to my hurt. So I'm asking you to really think about giving financially here, because what you're gonna see in this video is gonna absolutely blow your mind, and it's happening right now and has been happening since 12 noon today, where a bunch of addicts, the majority of us are in recovery. A crack addiction founded this church. The person that leads missions and outreach has been to so many treatments for addiction, Kylie Benson, he can't count. And he's spearheading this. And this parking lot is full of people in need, and the people serving the people in need, the majority of those people are in recovery. So we need you to walk alongside of us and text to give so we can continue to keep this vision alive, possibly the same vision that God used in it for him to save you. Keep this alive. Please watch this video. Thank you for your generosity. This is Pastor Jeff Hill from Serenity Village Community Church. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, and we're doing another massive food distribution for those who are in need during the coronavirus. We're gonna take you through the neighborhoods. Since about 11 a.m. this morning, the cars have been backed up throughout the neighborhoods. We learned a lot on Friday logistically on how to set this up, and hopefully we're gonna have a better flow today. People are literally waiting for hours in line for this food, which really tells you about the need. As you can see from the aerial view, the massive amount of cars that have been waiting in line since 11 a.m. this morning for food. They're coming down Adair Avenue, coming off of Highway 100 and 36th Avenue. We have them also lined up at Fair School. And as we go down Adair here, we can see the cars going down 38th. They're coming in both directions. We have traffic attendants at every corner trying to do our best to keep the flow going. And as we go down 38th Avenue now, we're coming upon Douglas Drive. And let me tell you something, the vibe of the people waiting in line is absolutely incredible. People are grateful, they're grateful